So here we are in Moscow, Russia. November, oh my god, like 27th, I guess, 2016, and this is like, winter classic. Snowstorm. Well, we don't call it snowstorm, it's just snow, okay? So, and I would just love my friends in Pennsylvania, where I live now, to just check this out, okay? So do you see the snow? And it's been snowing like that for like a day non-stop, and it's gonna keep snowing like that for a while. And mind you, people are walking, driving, the trains are running, public transportation is running, everything is running. Yeah, it's not like super smooth. There are some, traffic jams here and there and, whatnot, but it is running. And for the most part, on schedule. It's not the end of the world. It is possible to keep everything running when it is snowing. Just saying, people. Okay, I'm done with this brand. So just enjoy this, Moscow in the snow. We're gonna be driving through the center of the city and then just have a short walk. So this is Mayakovskaya Square with a monument. Alright, there's the monument to that poet. And theater, symphony hall. Oh my goodness, so many memories here. Look at this snow. Just look at this snow. It's insane. It's beautiful. It was actually warm. It was about 1 or 2 degrees above zero during the day, and then 1 or 2 degrees below 0 Celsius at night. Oh, check this out. How cool is that, huh? Yeah, well, it's like, the things they've done to Moscow, the new mayor, the things they've done, they're both good and bad. For instance, like this looks, the people are enjoying themselves, it looks very pretty, but check out the pavement and the stone that they're using. It's very slippery, and people are breaking hips and whatnot because it's really bad. It's not for this season. It's not for the climate. So good and bad, good and bad, good and bad. Can be all good. All right, and we keep driving. I think it's Tverskaya Street. Yeah. All right. Sorry for all the snow and for the melting snow on the lens. I'm gonna be cleaning it every now and then between the takes. And actually, the camera I'm using is not an all-weather, all-season camera. It's actually really, really not supposed to be exposed to the elements, but I just went crazy a little bit, and it survived. Gotta tell you. I'm using DJI Osmo Plus, and well, it survived the snowstorm and the cold, so it's not as bad. We're driving by the theater. Alrighty. Oh, mine. I haven't been here in years. I love Moscow to pieces. It's one of, Moscow, New York, and Buenos Aires are my 3 favorite cities. I really do miss Moscow. And look at this snow, huh? That's insane. That's just freaking insane. This is like this kind of stereotypical Russia for you. It's Moscow, it's snowing, it's beautiful, so enjoy it. That's why I was shooting this video, And I'm really grateful to a friend of mine, Zhenya, who was courageous enough to be driving her car. Well, here she is, right next to me. Hi! Alright, so she was courageous and generous enough to offer to be this guide and driver in this weather, because it is a little bit stressful. It might be. So, yeah, kudos to you, Женя. Привет, Женечка. Ты умница, спасибо огромное за эту прогулку. Просто волшебно получилось. Anyway, back to English. Or castellano, ¿por qué no? Y bueno, Moscú y esta nevada mágica, ¿no? Es como la Rusia típica que todos ustedes imaginan. No es siempre así, pero bueno. Especialmente para ustedes. Este regalo invernal. Que disfruten. Nieve, nieve, tanta nieve, ¿no? Y mi adorada Moscú. Qué belleza, ¿no? Alright, I'll stop pretending I speak Spanish, which I really don't. So, back to English. We will park now and get out and have a little walk here. Oh yay, snow and pretty lights. How cool is that? So this is the center of Moscow. I mean, it's, well, the center of Moscow, it's a pretty huge area, as you can imagine. And they say, yay, hi, woohoo! Yeah, checking out the selfie mode on this one. Zhenya. Yeah, we're parking. Alright. Yeah, she's cool. She's awesome. She's the best. Alright. So we will be walking about for a while. If we find a parking spot, which of course we will. Spoiler alert. We will find a parking spot. Ah, yay. Now we're walking. These are my friends Miro and Zhenya. Where are they? Where are you guys? Alright, let's cross the street. Okay, and get to Tverskoy Boulevard. Yeah, it's a nice boulevard in what we call the Boulevard Ring in Moscow, which is like a chain of boulevards making a ring, literally. That, like, Moscow is full of rings, like the whole. Hey, hello, that's me, and that's Miro. That's my best friend. That's my brother. Hey, all right. He's a chef. He's an amazing chef. So this is it. Everything's been decorated for the season, for the holiday season. As you probably know, Russians are not really big on Christmas. We're New Year people. So like the main holiday still is the New Year, not the Christmas. We do celebrate Christmas, don't get me wrong, which is January 7th here. But because Russian Orthodox Church, in case you don't know, is using a different calendar, so whatever. Anyway, everything's ready for the new year, and we will actually approach the 2017 sign. And on the right, you can see. Okay, we're gonna get there. We're gonna get back there. All right, there's an art exhibition here. There's always some art on display here in this area. People can enjoy the outside and check out the the art. Yeah, and here we are. Yo, people. Okay, smoking is bad for you. Just saying. Hello everyone. Okay, we said hello. And what? Yeah, on the right, the sparkly building. It's the winter decoration of the Pushkin Cafe. Pushkin is the most famous in Russia Russian poet. It's like he is our greatest. He's less known abroad for some reason. Well, I guess because he's a poet and poetry, translates in a tricky way, whatever. I don't know. Because you guys who know, you know, people who know Russian literature, they know Tolstoy, they know Dostoevsky, they know Chekhov, and that's about it. But for us, Pushkin is number one, and then all those other guys come second and third and whatever. So this is the cafe named after him. And we will be approaching the Pushkin Square, because there's his monument there, if I remember correctly. Yay! Look at that. Sparkly. Las Vegas. Almost. Okay. So, anybody who imagined Russia in like a, I don't know, like a, in some kind of a gloomy, depressing, dark place, well, not really. A lot of lights, a lot of fun. Well, we have all sorts of crap, of course, going on there, but it's a whole other story. On the surface, it looks pretty, and I really love how it's been decorated and prepared. Hey, hello, careful, careful, careful! Oh my goodness, so cute. Yeah. And we're walking up the stairs, and we're approaching the square and the 2017 sign, which we're going to see from the other side. Yay. Okay. As you can see, there are many families walking here. It's a very touristy place, but you know, because of the weather and just this typical day, it's not just tourists, there are just a lot of Muscovites here with their families walking around, checking out the lights and the exhibitions and all the fun that's being organized in the streets. Okay, yay, 2017 is coming. Hello, my friends, again. Alright, so yeah, as you can see, there's a map as well, and well, the 2017 arc. This store is called Armenia. Well, those who can read Armenian, you can actually see that it's called Armenia, and it sells all kinds of Armenian produce. And we're now driving somewhere else. Well, it's all the center. I only filmed like the center of Moscow because in my train video, there's a lot of like really ugly looking industrial outskirtish stuff. So here is the emblematic, iconic Moscow stuff for you. So that, by the way, in case you didn't recognize, that was the Kremlin for you guys. And yeah, with a new statue there. Okay, so that's the Kremlin. That's the Kremlin with the red stars. That's the Kremlin. Hello, hello. You're really in Moscow, Russia. And we're ready to start driving again. Yay! Come on. Here we are. Okay. Alright. So now on, I think, yes. We will now see the main, biggest, rather recently restored temple. It's the cathedral, it's the Christ the Savior cathedral. Very beautiful inside and out. And we keep driving through the center of Moscow. We just actually drove by a very interesting building with some really creepy history to it. And there was also a theater there that I went to a few times when I was growing up. That's like the Soviet part that you can see. And this is one of the train stations. No, not yet. We will approach it. Oh yeah, here from a distance we can see the Peter the Great monument. It's the tall construction you can see in the distance. That's it. It's pretty far from us, so we can't really say what it is, but it's Peter the Great. Okay, and I think we just got out of a tunnel, and there will be some more driving through the center, and then we'll be wrapping up this trip. Yeah, as you can see, it's like the weather, you can see that it's not really super cold because the snow is melting. So it was a day that was, I would say, as wet as it was snowy, and it was not cold. So in that sense, it's not really like this Russian winter fairy tale. Okay, so we're still okay. Yeah. So on the right, you can see the train station, one of the major train stations in the city. Beletsky Station. It is. Okay, and a few more blocks. And a few more. Yeah, I love this place. I mean, the avenues in Moscow are pretty spacious. In many respects, actually, like the way the center is organized, especially the width of the avenues and streets, really reminds me of Buenos Aires, because that's the city where, you know, especially in the center, there are very many wide, spacious streets, boulevards, and avenues. Anyway, more snow for you. There's the round construction that you just saw. It's the music hall, one of the music theaters there. Actually, it's not a theater; it's a sort of a symphony hall. But there are concerts there as well. Alright, we're getting in under the bridge. And now to the very last block, because we are getting out of the center and coming back to the bar that we came from, to the residential area. Well, in case you're wondering, this is all residential areas too. Russians, just like New Yorkers, we do live downtown as well. We do live in high-rise apartments, and that's our lifestyle. But there are also residential areas as well. So thank you for being with me, for joining us on this pretty amazing, pretty beautiful winter trip through Moscow. Alrighty. Talk to you soon. More to come, I was about to say, but no, that's actually it. This is the third and last video I shot in Russia this year. Alrighty, bye-bye.